The emphasis or focus of religion is largely traditions, rituals, or practices around a deity which often is referred to as God. The emphasis or the focus of a kingdom, which in essence is a government, is on rulership by law, and in the case of a kingdom government, the word of the king. Sacrifice is central in religion, whereas in a kingdom, obedience to the word of the king and his lordship is foundational. For many years, the world was described as bipolar, meaning that it was divided around two main political and economic systems. The Western world, which was dominated by USA and some countries of Europe, were and still are a democratic government, which means the rule of the majority is their source of laws which governs the country, and an economic system based on private ownership known as capitalism. The other side of the world, the Eastern world, is dominated by Russia, China, etc., were and still are a socialist government, which is the opposite of capitalism in that it is a public ownership economy and not a private one. In recent years, the world has evolved from being a bipolar world into what is known as a unipolar world. And the system that is emerging in this one world government is a combination of the two government systems of democracy and socialism. It is known as a democratic socialism. That means the majority will still participate in the laws that governs them, but they must submit to a socialist economy where no one owns anything because everyone owns everything. In the midst of this unipolar one world government system is God's own kingdom government, a community of people under the rule of Christ as their king. Contrary to the emerging government system of the world, the government in and of the church is not by majority rule, but by the king's word alone. The law of the kingdom being righteousness and holiness, and an independent economic system we see in the book of Acts, known as access or shared or commonwealth, is the willful, even distribution to ensure no member of the church community had need in their acknowledgement of the lordship of their king, Jesus. The true church is that master seed that grows to become a tree and the stone that grows to become a mountain and covers the whole earth. It is God's own alternative government set to crush the governments of this world and grow to fill the whole earth.